Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here again at ICP. We're going to see what's going on, double check. We had a nice swift recovery here. Recently, I love that we broke through that key level resistance and did a nice little back test of that level here. So 1765 did prove to be a nice support. So we're going to discuss what that means for us here, with that being a strong volume profile and a few other key factors. So welcome aboard if you're new to the channel. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you can learn something today. CryptoCash.tech is a site. Link down below if you're curious about becoming a better trader. You want to attend my trading academy community or just be part of our signals group. We took some nice healthy profits to the downside yesterday to offset a couple of longs that we had to close out. So just kind of the way that it goes, folks. You take some wins, take some losses. At the end of the day, though, our success rate's very high. If you're curious about it, jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. You can kind of see what that looks like. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the back-end data. $22 is a heavy amount of concentration above the price action. Secondary to that, about $19.50. We're getting close to that. Keep in mind, a lot of liquidation down below the price action too. We've talked about this previously, that $14 range and $16 as well. But until we can break below this level here, this key level support about 1760, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. So that should be the new support level here for us with this coin. And what I mean by that here is just it's a strong volume profile, and it's definitely something we want to be paying close attention to. Again, in this upper range, I would say that invalidation would occur if the price breaks down below, maybe breaks below this 0.382 fib level. Even though we wicked down there yesterday, it was pretty aggressive selling pressure for Bitcoin in 2 trading days. So if you look at this here, this correction here, that's all Bitcoin's fault. It's your fault, Bitcoin. You lousy coin. All right, so let's take a look here at what all the moving averages. We're above all 4. I mean, most coins are underneath at least the 20 right now. So this is really good, still in good shape. Overall trend is still up and positive. We can see MACD is losing momentum, of course, but this is very standard with a pullback after jumping up so fast and so quick. So I would not overthink that at all. I think that's a pretty decent situation here. If we take a look quickly, of course, at the RSIs, we can see stochastic is swinging down. Money flow index is just kind of hanging out where it's at. And RSI is good where it's at too. So these are all, I wouldn't say bullish or bearish signs. It's kind of neutral. What they're basically doing is just telling us we're on the right side of tracks, being over 50 on the RSI, but the price action is slowly contracting because, of course, we saw this type of divergence here recently where the price pulled back pretty aggressive after that initial uptrend. And so all well and good there. We can see here as well, we are over 50 on the RSI. That's a positive sign. Money flow index is kind of tapering off. Not great. It does imply we don't have as much consideration to holding this level as expected or as wanted, just because with low money flowing into a coin, the likelihood and sustainability of that coin performing where it's at is lower. We can also see here as well, MACD is trying to converge but starting to plateau. This is somewhat of a shift in momentum, and of course stochastic trying to swing down, letting us know that the price action could pull back here soon. So it makes sense considering we've been, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 candles to the upside here. TD sequential shows us we have a 7 once we hit our 9. So the truth is we might have 8 more hours of continuation to the upside before the price tapers off. We haven't effectively established higher highs yet either. So that's not a great sign here. It does show that there's a strong resistance at this 1850 range. So we just want to be aware of that. So at this point here, we're kind of squeezed out. We're sort of like in a range between 1760? Yep, 1760 upwards of 1850. I'm just using some round numbers there. But that range there is kind of letting us know that we're kind of stuck here, so to speak. And it's important for us to be able to break free from that. So a break above or below would probably indicate further continuation in that direction. But again, this is not an ideal scenario, but it's once more bullish in general than most other coins are right now. We're over the cloud, but we are intersecting with a lagging span. This does imply that profits should be taken if you're in a long position, and that you shouldn't be considering a short until the price action, just say the price goes sideways. The lagging span would effectively be in a situation where it'd be clear within about 12 hours. Okay, so that's again not a reason to take a trade, but generally speaking, we haven't seen the shift in momentum here, and we've got mostly bullish convergences, and these are all positive signs. So again, shorting into this makes no sense. Taking it long right now, I'd say statistically you have a better probability of the price going up than down, especially if we can continue to maintain the price going sideways with this bullish backtest of this descending trend line. So I would say you have a much better, ICP has a larger propensity to increase than decrease at this point. But again, if Bitcoin does retrace and sell back down to that 65, 64K range, we will see that lower level, that lower $17 range probably retested again, and that would not be ideal if you're in a heavy long positions, so to speak, with high leverage. Okay, low leverage, low position size, folks. That's really the best way to go. Keep it loose, keep it simple, and I think at this point here, ICP has more potential to increase than decrease. But I'm going to be more interested to see where we're at the end of today's trading day versus right now, because I think that it's still a little premature to take it long. But once more, you have a slightly better chance of success going up than down. So I hope that makes sense. I described that correctly. Make sure you trade Bitunix. ICP is available on Bitunix. Awesome exchange, link down below. No KYC or VPN required. They're a community favorite for us here. Thanks again, Bitunix, for the awesome opportunities. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one.